Hey crafters, it's Julie Creek from Creek Bank Creations. I'm here to share with you today a new layout using our slit die. This die is made by Creek Bank Creations. The paper that we're using comes from Bo Bunny Press. So we're going to look at the slit die. This die actually has 6 dies in the package. We're going to use the longest slit. That's an 8-inch long slit die to make this slit on the side of our scrapbook page. Now you can see here I have a 2-page layout that's a 12 by 12 layout, and on the far left side I've used our slit die and I've cut a slit that allows me to put an 8 by 8 page protector in there. I wanted to share with you today a little bit more detail about this layout and how I've actually constructed it, and share with you some extra details. We are offering this as a page kit on our website, but I think you need a little more information, so we're going to go over some more details with the slit die. I normally don't do as much detail as we're going to do here today, but I really wanted you to be able to see hands-on how I'm doing that, and you can see you can use the front and the back of that page protector. So you're going to need to do this an 8 by 8 page protector. They are not included in the kit. You'll have to supply those. You choose your background paper, and you're going to set the die 3/4 of an inch in from the side and 2 inches down from the top. Mark it with your pencil. Then you want to take your 8-inch die, and we're going to adhere it to the page with some washi tape. I like to use washi tape on my dies because I don't want them moving around, and I use 3 pieces for this long die so it doesn't wobble on me. Make sure those are taped down well. Turn your paper over, fold the paper in half, so that we have a 6 by 12 piece of paper. Most die cut machines will accommodate a 6-inch wide opening. So we're going to put that in the die cut machine. Now here's what I want to show you. This is my platform, magnetic platform, which is the standard width of a standard platform. And I want to show you, you've got an 8-inch die, and you've got to get that die to sit on that platform pretty closely, because you don't want it hanging off the edge. I am cutting with the precision plate, and just want to show you that. Make sure you get that die sitting on your platform. Now we're using undo. This is actually adhesive remover. It is what I use to take the washi tape off. It removes the die from the page, and it does not tear my paper. If the paper wants to hang up on you, you need to get it wetter and pull the tape off. I'm flattening my page out. And now I have this double cut. I've got a slit on the right and the left, and I don't want the slit on the right. So I'm going to cover it up with a piece of pattern paper from Bo Bunny. It's down by the felines, a beautiful line, and I'm just going to use a piece to cover that. I'm not going to do that in the video today because I want to cover some other stuff with you, and I need to keep this video under 15 minutes. So here's our 8 by 8 page protector. We have binding there for a 3-ring binder, and we don't need that. So we're going to put that in the page protector in our page cutter, paper trimmer, and cut it off. Then find the open top of the 8 by 8 page protector and cut a 1/2 inch off the top. That'll give us nice clearance with the page protector so that it'll slide in and out of that 8-inch wide slit opening, and it'll flow very nice for us. You don't want it too tight. So trim a 1/2 inch off. Then we're going to hold that page protector in place and turn the entire thing over. And we just want to get a look on the back visually of where that's going to fall. And then we're going to add our chipboard shims. Now we're going to take chipboard that's a 1/4 inch wide, and we're going to place it all around the top, the bottom, and the back side. Now you'll notice there my chipboard not perfect. It had little shreddy things hanging off of it. That's fine. It's not going to show. And we want to use chipboard that's thicker than a cereal box. If you're using extra scrap cereal box chipboard, you want to layer up 2 of those because you need to add more depth so the page protector has clearance. Now normally I would edit out gluing, but I'm gonna leave it in here today because I want you guys to see that I'm using liquid adhesive, and I'm getting a straight line of glue all the way down that chipboard strip. We don't want anything to not have adhesive. It needs to have adhesive all the way around. I am not using a tape runner or tape glider or score tape because after time the page protector wants to hang up in the tape. You use wet adhesive for this. It'll dry hard, it'll dry clear, and your page protector will never get caught in the adhesive. So we're going to do it all the way around, and that's just going to give us a really nice pocket. We want to make sure everything's stuck down. The page protector won't fall down, it won't go up, and it won't go too far into the page. Now we're going to take the glue again, and we're going to go all the way around the outside edge of our page, and we're going to back it with a piece of scrap paper. That white paper in the background is a piece of scrap paper, not included in your kit. You'll just have to grab something that you have. I know y'all have a ton of paper in your stash. So you want to glue line solid all the way around, and then we're going to glue that to that scrap piece of paper. Make sure you didn't miss any places. Now there's a place right there where that chipboard wasn't glued down, so I'm just going to add a little more glue and push down on it, and you want to make sure that shim that we're putting in is glued all the way down and all the way around. I'm just going back over it, making sure I have good adhesive on that, so that when I glue that down to my page, it's going to glue as a pocket right along that line. This glue bottle has that special nozzle on it, which really helps you to control where the glue goes. It does not come with the nozzle. That is an add-on, and it has a needle that goes down in it. So when you're done using it, you want to be sure to get that needle back on the bottle so that that tip doesn't dry out. We're going to flip it over and adhere it to that scrap piece of paper. Now the great thing about that liquid adhesive is it's going to give you a minute to move everything around before it actually dries. Then you just want to take your hands and run your hands all along those outside edges and make sure that that entire piece all the way around is adhered to that background piece. We don't want anything left sticking up. We want everything stuck down. And that's going to give me a clean edge. Now my paper is not exact. That paper in the background is larger. I'm going to need to trim it. I also want to add a little bit of adhesive right in that left edge, just so that pocket over there on the left doesn't pop open. A little bit of glue in there, and we're going to adhere that. And now we have a great pocket for our page protector to slide in and out of. And we can add more photos. We can decorate the front and the back. And you can see here how that can just pull right in and out. Great thing. We have free flow for our page protector. Lots of room for it to move around because of the chipboard. And I want to talk to you about the tab on the page and show you. This is our tab die. These tabs come in different sizes in the pack. I want to show you how we use this. I just took a regular piece of paper and I'm backing it with Creekbank Creation Super Tacky tape. This tape is made for die cutting. You unroll it, you put your paper down in it. So one side is super tacky tape, the other side's paper. I'm going to put my die down in it and die cut. Then when I pull my die out, now I have a super tacky two-sided tab. It's a great piece to add to your page, and we do have tab words, new stamp to add to that with the words pull, look, surprise. So we're going to undo our adhesive, locate our page protector, and we're going to set that edge of the page protector down into the adhesive. That's going to be super tacky. It's going to stick, and then I'm going to pull that. I'm going to fold that closed. There is a score mark on that die, so it scores that edge of that tab, so it folds right over, and you have a really nice tab, which gives you a great pull point for your scrapbook page. I just like to trim off the corners of that page protector diagonally. Just gives it a little bit of a cleaner look. And then we're going to slide that in to our slot or slit, and you'll see we have just a great place to put extra photos. Now I want to also share with you how we access that from a 12 by 12 page protector, because we all have page protectors and we need to get to that tab. So we're going to slide that down into the page protector, and then I want you to locate a dull pencil or a mechanical pencil that you push the lead out of, or you can use an embossing stylus. And we're going to run that right along in that groove where the slit was cut in the page protector, all the way down, all the way around. And what that's going to do is dent the page protector. So when we pull the page layout back out, you're going to see there's a really nice dented line all the way across your page protector. You can see exactly where you need to cut. You want to locate some detail scissors. I love these Teflon coated scissors from EK Success for just this purpose. Real small. You want to use small scissors so you can get in there and cut clean. Come all the way around, come back down, and then you're going to take your page, slide it back into the page protector, and you're going to find that that slit lines up exactly with the one you cut by hand. And now you have a clean way to pull that page out and see your photos and stick them back in. Great thing. So we've added the banner pieces. Those are included in the die cut set. Those are wrapped with twine, and just a really great accent piece for there. Nice deal. You're going to hole punch the top of that with the small hole punch and run that around across the top and wrap the twine to the back. So I hope you've enjoyed this layout today. You can find the slit die on our website, creekbankcreations.com.